Alright folks, welcome back to King's Consoles. Today we're going to take a look at the classic consoles backpack buddies. This is another item from the guys at Paladone who wish to actually sponsor me. I've bought enough of their products already. It's officially a licensed product by Nintendo, as you can see at the top here, as most of the items are. And effectively this is exactly what it says in the packet. It's a little, effectively a key ring. Well, it's not a key ring, it's got a little hook that sits in your bag, and then you're going to get some classic Nintendo controllers, Game Boys. I'll show you the back of the pack in a second. But this is it, it's a blind bag, so I've got 4 of them here to show you. I might have the same in every single one. Now these are currently going for $1.99 in Aldi. If you know Aldi, they kind of only stock things for a certain period of time. It's like they get them in bulk, and then once they're gone, they're gone. So if you are interested in these, check out your local Aldi and maybe you can pick them up. But straight away in the front you see the NES controller and the Game Boy. It does say look out for the rare chase controller, so we'll see if we're lucky enough to get that. But there's 8 to collect, and let's have a quick look in the back. Well, it's 3+, so not too small parts. Yeah, so each pack contains, let's see there, each pack contains one pack buddy. We've got the Nintendo Game Boy, the old school one. We have the NES controller, Nintendo Entertainment System controller. We have a red variant, so I don't know if it's meant to be a Game Boy Pocket. I think it's just a red variant of the, obviously using the same mold twice, of the original Game Boy. Hopefully you can see this alright. It's a bit shiny on the, let's try and bring it a little bit closer. Yeah, it's a bit reflective on the lights. We have a Game Boy Advance, which I imagine all the buttons on these will work. Nintendo 64 controller, Super Nintendo controller, GameCube, and I believe that. Sorry, almost didn't see it for the, I might not see it as well. Is a 3DS possibly? Looks like 3DS. Anyway, that's not picking up very well the packet on this light. So let's just get on to opening this thing. I brought my little knifey friend. Just try not to cut myself on camera. It's one of these times I will do. Yeah, sorry, the light's reflecting on the shiny packet, so it's quite hard to see. Now, they are quite cunning, and do you know what? I'm kind of a bit respect to them. They all come in these little plastic, so you can't get people feeling up the bags and find out exactly what's inside. So I have no idea what these actually are. So let's get this opened and find out. I think we've got a Super Nintendo controller here. Just put that to the side. And it is. Now, as you can probably recognise, it's the North American variant. Hope this picks up alright in the camera. If not, I'll do a little picture later. But yeah, the buttons seem to work. So your A, B, they all seem to push down together, to be fair. Y and X all work. Your even D-pad moves. Try to get this a little closer. It's not really picking up very well. So there you go. Start and select don't move, but who really cares about that? But yeah, nice little representation. No movement in the buttons at the top. But I say it's just a little keychain which will sit in your bag. I'm just keep on to actually get this to focus. Yeah, I like the little touch. It's got the little B button. Is that B? Oh, it's R for this one. There's a little R button kind of on the tag, but this will just hang on your backpack. So if you're into your video games, retro games, then you've got them. I'm just having them for the game room because I thought they're pretty cool. But nice little representation of the Super Nintendo controller. And now I have, in case I did actually get one of these items, I have got the real counterpart here just to compare. So this is of course the European one, but you can see a slight difference in the size. And I believe they were a slightly different colour grey, the North American one. So there's your kind of size comparison to the Super Nintendo controller and the little backpack buddy. So I'll put that to the side, we'll bring it back in a sec. And say I have multiples of these, so that's the first one down. I'll get a knife for the next one. Now, do you think in the comments, will we get any doubles? Oh, maybe I actually need to get the tape off this one. Do you think we'll get any doubles? I think we'll at least get one double. So, oh, it looks like this isn't a double though. I think we might have the 3DS. Oh, it is, and even opens up. That's amazing. Wasn't expecting that. I thought it would just be a solid piece. So, this is the B button. I think they're the 2 different sides. Ah, right, okay. So, I don't know if you make this out or not. There's the A button and the B button on opposite sides. It's quite hard to pick out in the camera, but yeah, it's A and then B. So this is, if you look at the back, a Nintendo 3DS. Interesting for 3DS, not just a DS. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but it does say Nintendo, Paladone. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, just paladone.co.com. I thought you'd maybe give us a year on it. But nice little 3DS console, or handheld, we open up, and really I'm disappointed this isn't picking up better. There we go. Obviously nothing moves in the analog stick, but the D-pad still moves, and the buttons move again. Obviously got little stickers for the power, start, home, and select. I don't think there's a little stylus though, that would be a bit too much. Just check it to make sure there's not, but yeah, I think it'd be too much. The volume button doesn't move, but it's there. And you've got to get a camera on your screen. But overall, nice little looking, quite cool to actually have that hanging off your backpack and then just kind of flip it open. I think these are a bit harder to kind of have. I mean, you could have it hanging like that, I guess, but really, it's going to probably break. But yeah, I like the controllers better, to be fair, if I'm honest with you. So let's get on to the next one. That's pretty cool. At least I got something different with the 3DS. It's one I probably wasn't as bothered about, to be fair. Not got much nostalgia for the 3DS. Did have one for a little time, but probably the DS more than 3DS. Let's get rid of that. Now, what have we got this time? Oh, it looks like we got a duplicate. And it's another, see that's just, I crushed myself. They're all going to be this now, aren't they? Same again, still the 3DS. Maybe this might pick up a bit better on the camera. And yeah, we've looked at that one already. So that's a duplicate. Kind of hope we do get a NES controller though. That's probably one of the ones or original Game Boy. So this is the last one I've got to open. I did buy 5, but I let Kim open one last night. So I have got one already open beside me, but I'll show that last. Right, if it's another 3DS, then I'll cry. So let's have a look. Oh no, something different. I think it might be an N64 one here. Oh, it's GameCube. Ah, cool. Oh, you've got a wobbly controller. At least it's a different controller. So yeah, GameCube controller. Let's see if we can get a closer look at this one. That's better. So you see the writing in there. We have all the buttons do work. See, they're all kind of stuck to the same unit. But most interestingly is that the analog sticks actually work. So you can actually use the C button or the analog stick. I think, was that C? I can't remember. D-pad works, button in the middle doesn't work. Obviously none of the triggers work at the top, but overall, nice little looking representation. Now, we don't actually have an official GameCube controller on me. I had some third-party one, but I didn't even bother bringing that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'll show you the last one I've got here, which is the red Game Boy. I opened this one yesterday. It's actually looking better on camera now. But I imagine the grey one's exactly the same as this, so I'm not too bad. At least I got one of the Game Boys. Kind of wish I got the NES controller, but hey, you can't have everything. And I might see if I might give this to one of my niece or nephews. I might like having that. But yeah, the Game Boy's pretty cool as well. Buttons all work, D-pad. Start and slide don't work, but you've got Nintendo Game Boy written on it. They obviously meant to be the original one because it's got kind of the greenish screen. Around the back, so you've got the little ribs for where the battery case would be. You can kind of hear that there, it's raised. And even got a little bit for the cartridge slot. Fortunately, a little cartridge in there. Once again, it's got the A and B on there too. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this little item. Oh yeah, I was going to show you a little comparison. I've got a Game Boy here. Ah, there we go. There's a little size comparison. The original Game Boy, which I only just found out this morning. Side note, that came off. I went to take it out and I had to glue it back on again. So a little bit sad there. But yeah, that was me just realising I actually had that. So yeah, that's the two of them together. So the size comparisons are normal Nintendo Game Boy and the backpack buddy. But that's it, guys. See, I might pick some more up, we don't know. They are still in Aldi just now. I'll open these ones up, even though they're duplicates. That's kind of 5 I got. So pretty happy with that. Now obviously the other downside, if I do buy any more, we could end up with more 3DSs. And I don't know if they know what's inside them or not, but I would kind of like to try and get the NES controller if possible, or maybe the original Game Boy. The others I'm not too fussed about. N64 was alright, Game Boy Advance was pretty cool, but if anything, if I was wanting to get them, it would be for the NES controller and the Game Boy. So I'll wait and see, and I can always you could probably sell these back for the price. They're $1.99. Somebody would probably pay you for them if they actually want to really collect them, but not have to go the hassle of trying to find them. So if you're in the UK, check it out. I can also believe you can get them online, but I haven't actually looked to see how much they cost on there. But it's Dave from Console, saying catch you again very soon for another video. Bye bye.